Hi. This is one of those characters that I had pointed out that I wanted to draw from my book. And she's an amazing character. She's one of the main characters because I love her. Um, she, in the story, had to go through a little tragic ending here. She had to drown. Though it's not the end of the book, she's still in the book, but she had to drown. She does get saved, though. Um, Drawing this was like in my soul. I was like, thank the Lords I get to draw this scene. I could not find any drowning photos. It was angering me so much. And then I found this one of somebody falling, and it kind of looked like I could put them underwater. So I was very happy with that. I could not get the fingers right. You can see me editing and editing and editing. It was just pissing me off so much that I couldn't get those hands and fingers right. But here I go trying again. I think this is my last attempt and I just gave up. Maybe. I know I tried a few times and you can't see it here, but I definitely tried thousands of times. Just couldn't get it. You can see that I never filled in the fingers for the rest of the drawing, but not never. I do fill them in at some point. But right now, there's not anything there. She has been through a lot. Even at the start of this book, it's only the start of the book, and she's been through a lot. You'll get to see her covered in blood here in a minute once I get the template drawn out and she's drawn out. I start sketching the scars and blood and whatnot. I do fill in the background with some water-like features. I don't do her face because it's tiny and I didn't see a point to it. Yeah, here's me filling in the background and shading the background. There's the sunlight that I add here in a minute, I believe. It was either here in a minute or I don't until a while, but I should add it soon. Look at those fingers. Still not filled in. Oh, here comes the sunlight from above the water. I think it looks really nice. I know I could have done better, especially with those bubbles. Holy hell. Could have done better with the bubbles and the lighting at the top. It wasn't my best work, but I do love the drawing. So she's a cat person. Love her to death. She gets a major change here in some of my next drawings. You'll see the change. It's quite obvious, but it's after she drowns in my next drawings. Here's the amazing pool of blood, and you'd think this is it. You're like, oh yeah, no, this is great. This is only only a little bit of blood. It looks nice. Yeah, here it goes. Here comes the lots of blood. I did a lot more than a little bit of blood. I stopped here for a bit, thought this was good, and then was like, nah, I gotta get the lore in there. You see how it says Saint on her leg? That's carved into her leg. It'll make sense. I can, when I finish the book in a video, I can make sure to put it, I'm putting it on Wattpad, so I'll make sure to put the link to it there. Here's all those scars coming in. Some of them look terrible, but you didn't hear me say that. Sorry, past me. I did not draw that well. Yep, here comes more pools of blood, and there's streaks. It doesn't look right, but I kept going. I mean, it doesn't look bad, but it's not the best. At some point in here, I add some bones to those little scars, like arm bones, like that's how deep scars are. The scratches, not scars. Scars would be paler. The deep cuts in her skin. There, I added more blood. I think you saw that. I have a problem. I just wanted to bloody it up as much as I could. I don't know about those white lines under her. It doesn't look good. But, as the past, finish the drawing. Here come the bones. And you can tell they're way too white. So I go in with more blood. Yay! So here's my next drawing. These two characters, they're not from the book, but they're some very beloved characters that I like a lot. The one I'm drawing now, right now, is Ray. She is amazing. I love her character design. I couldn't have dreamed of anything better for her. I don't do a lot of chibi art, but I do love to do chibi art. So I decided to do these two in chibi art. So Ray has a daughter, which you will see in a future drawing with the person that's holding her. The face looked too pink at the start, so I go back and trace over it at some point. And I fixed the eye whites. Oh, there we go. See, now it doesn't look as pink, and the background makes it look less pink as well when the background comes in. I didn't do normal feet because, like, there seemed to be no point because it's chibi art. Her tail. I love drawing tails. Oh my god, it's so cute. Here comes Shinra. Shinra is a dragon. I forgot to say Ray's a demon. Hellhound to be exact. But Ray? Shinra's a dragon. And I have a deep heart for him because these two characters have been in my heart for like 5-6 years. It's been a while. And I really enjoy them. Really enjoy seeing them. I really enjoy drawing them. They're really beloved to my heart, and it means a lot to me for me to be able to draw them and recognize them as characters, because Ray is one of my first ever characters. I made my first character was Ray. She was glorious to me. And yes, I have better characters. There's better backstory for characters, but Ray was amazing for me. Shinra is not my character. He is my friend's character because I roleplay with them. So they're a couple, gotta have the other person playing them. But I asked him if I could use him. He said yeah. So here is my wonderful, wonderful boy. I love him so much. I do believe I did come up with the idea of Shinra, so I think it's quite alright that I used him anyways. Here I paused. I don't know why I paused. Did nothing, but you know, I continue on. Putting Ray's thing there while I did the feet and the legs was really nice because her tail blocked off some of the feet, so I kind of just winged it. Which, it doesn't look bad that I winged it, and I actually think it looks better. I fill it in. The hands were a weird one for me. I don't know if I like the way Shinra's hands turned out. It's quite interesting. I don't know why I stopped. I don't see anything going on. I should be filling in the hands here in a second. Shinra is a very flirty, I want to get in your pants type of guy. but usually when I roleplay with him, he turns into this very lovable character who actually gets character development, becomes a better person, you know. It's really nice to watch a character change for somebody else. Here I go, doing something. I can't even see. Oh, yeah, I'm getting rid of my color palettes. Goodbye, color palettes. I think I fill in the background here in a second. Yeah, here we go. It's white. It's white. It's still white. There we go. I know, long pause, sorry. I feel like this made Ray's face a lot better. She doesn't look as pink anymore. But I think this is around the end of the video. I'm just filling in little spots that are white still, or, well, cyan now, dark cyan, whatever you would call that. Filling in the spots behind them so there's no weird spots. They look really good together. They look really cute. I love my amazing characters, and I thank you guys for listening. Hopefully you guys come back and subscribe and decide to watch my videos more. Bye, little butterflies.